What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Duran Duran. Going back to their 1988 album Big Thing again. I've enjoyed the sort of opening touches of this album. Very much intrigued about the album in terms of how they follow Notorious with this album, and again, eventually I'm gonna get Liberty, so we'll see how it rolls into that. As I say that, I'm thinking of Ron, who, if I remember correctly, that's not his favorite album. But as I said in a reaction I just did to I Take the Dice. It's interesting the way I've heard from a number of you Duran fans who say that, even on albums that aren't your favorite, there's usually at least a few songs that you really do appreciate and enjoy. So, again, I think it's a testament to their quality that even when they've gone down sort of avenues of sound and style that perhaps some people don't like as much as other explorations they've done, that there's still like enough quality there to warrant attention and appreciation. So, once again, big ups to Duran Duran. We're up to the tune Drug, and then parenthetically, it's just the state of mind, which is an interesting phrase, right? Like, drug usually relates to some chemical that alters the mind, whether it be a prescription drug or a drug with purported medical purposes, or a recreational drug that is, in one sense or another, intended to generate a state of mind or transport the person to a particular cognitive state. And also drugs can be used to dull pain, drugs can be used to take one's mind from a higher, like a hyperactive state down to a more like normal or stable state. I mean, drugs can be used for any number of things, both medicinal and intoxicating. So again, that term itself could go a number of different ways, but then the parenthetical statement is also interesting. It's just the state of mind, which is to say there's at least an implication here or a suggestion that the degree to which a drug can affect one's brain is at least partially a matter of will or mental focus, or it could be a suggestion that one can achieve the states either in intoxication or therapeutic qualities through mental will alone, so that being on a drug is more a state of mind than the actual presence of any chemical per se. So yeah, I feel like there's a number of different ways this could go. We'll have to see if I can catch enough lines to sort of make sense of it. Once again, shout out to all the people who've been providing insight and sort of themes that allow me to sort of understand the songs better, as well as other people. And again, I love the sort of cross pollination of all the information about different albums, about the band members, about the history of their different styles and so on. I really do appreciate you all, and other people appreciate the information you're providing as well. So yeah, let's get to it. This is Drug. It's just the state of mind from the 1988 album by Duran Duran, Big Thing. Ooh. I know this. I definitely know this. Got some funk. I like that pad. And that sort of creaking, like the synth that... This sounds less familiar than that moment earlier, though. High, like, crystalline chimes. Also those little brass things, too. I love that. Yeah, this... I've definitely heard this. Listen to the hats, like, they're almost like percussive crickets. Hey. Second time I heard that backing vocal. Take me in the morning, take me in the night, take me up, or take me when you want to stay up all night. So it's like the narrator's presenting himself as a drug, as an intoxicating chemical. Again, that creaking, like winnowy sort of sound, I love it. Another great groove, sort of a dark feel too with that bass fall, low and heavy. What up? A real nice, like groovy, dancey feel to it. Okay. I love the keys in that part. Feeling low. So it's like offering himself as an all-purpose salve. Anytime I'm good to take as a drug. Those vocals, come on. Still those crystalline chimes up top. The song's got a great groove to it, in addition to having interesting themes to play. It's got that like, kind of like hard R&B feel to it. It's not R&B, but like, it's got a syncopated rhythm. It has that late 80s, early 90s feel. Yeah, there's a lot there sonically I really love. The sort of the way it all comes together. As I said, it's an interesting tune sort of psychologically from what I can pick up. But sonically, not only has a groove, it's like very danceable, but there was that section, that interlude, where it felt kind of like almost dark and a little dangerous. Yeah, it's a top tune. I really enjoy it. There was a funk to it, as I said. It has that feel that like I can sense how this is sort of something that came after Notorious. Like it feels like sort of an outgrowth or a continuance of some of the themes on Notorious, but perhaps slightly in a different flavor. So again, you know, the more I listen to their music, the more I listen to albums from different years and different periods, you know, my brain is beginning to sort of coalesce this understanding of sort of their sounds and their progression of their albums and their different sonic explorations. And in fact, I think it was Izzy was saying that in some respects it's sort of like it's an advantageous thing for me to go through it in this way because, you know, I didn't have to wait 10 years, 20 years, 30 years between these albums. I can kind of experience them, even though I am jumping around, as sort of like one sonic tableau. So it's super cool, and I think that was an insightful comment. So once again, shout out to Izzy. But yeah, let me know what you think of this. Let me know if there's another tune. I'm going to keep saying it. I know Palomino. I've heard a couple people not only say it's good, but that it is the tune of the album. It's sort of the masterpiece of this record, so I'm looking forward to getting to that. But before we get there, there is one more in between, and that's Do You Believe in Shame? Which is a very interesting question, and there's, you know, perhaps implicit in that question a sort of accusation about one's potential behavior up until that point, or maybe just statements, but either way, I'm intrigued by the title. We'll think about that more when we get there. Other than that, thank you for listening and watching. I will see you next time.